Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Good to have you today. All right. So I did this look right here, and if you want to know how I got it, chit chat, get ready with me. Hear my proposal story and more spilt tea. Then just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey you guys, what is up? So I wanted to do a get ready with me. I have never really gone through the whole process with you. So my face isn't glowing. I've been doing the Neutrogena microdermabrasion, and I also got some of the Dior exfoliating powder. And literally my face is glowing. Like if I just wanted to go out like this, draw on some eyebrows and put on some mascara, it would be probably good to go because it looks so good. But I'm going to start with some YSL, and I use 3 different primers because I have very finicky skin. So the YSL has the Gold Flecks in it. I have like 4 of the minis. And I just go in and do my 3 primers. And then I go and I wash my beauty blender and let it kind of set. And usually I make breakfast. And then I come back and do my makeup. So I just thought I would share with you all of the steps. And if you guys can go comment your questions for my next video, will be a Q&A. I would love to know what questions you have for me, about my life, relationship, life, sexuality. I don't care. Come at me, bruh. Okay, next, I had to go and get the large one of this. I got this in one of the kits where you get like the setting powder, this, and something else. I forget what it was. But I wanted it because I wanted to try all of them. And for summertime and oily skin especially, this primer is divine. It's cooling, it's mattifying, and it's oil controlling. So those are all really big deals for me. I should probably put on my microphone because I'm messing with my face, so I'm probably like cutting in and out. Lots of fun. So yeah, I went and got the full size of that because I love that. And then the third one that I use is Cover FX Blurring Primer. So it's got the silver thing on it. And I like this because I've been working on my pores, but they're still really big, and I know you can see them like in the video. So big, okay? Something I'm embarrassed about. But that's why I'm doing the Neutrogena thing, and I'm also using Perricone. It's Perricone. It's like a pore refining, so it like minimizes your pores. So I've been doing that too. And it's only been a couple of weeks, so we'll see. I can tell a little bit of a difference, but nothing like super huge. So I just go press this in to where I have really big pores. And that's it. So that is like my priming setup, my primer, like how to, what I do, all that stuff. And we're just going to continue to kind of pat it into the pores. And this is kind of why I let my primer set, because, you know, it's got to get in there and stay in there, and I don't want to go and slap makeup on it and it just move out of the pores anyway. So as you can see, it's really, it hides them pretty good. I have another one of these. I'm just like to the end on it, you know. And you can almost just see it blur it. And that's why I love this so much. Now, if you want like a drugstore brand, I for one used it, but this one is the creme de la creme blurring, I do believe. You can even tell now that I've put it on. But you could compare it to the NYX Pore Filler. I used to use that. I just feel like the Cover FX has better quality and it lasts all day. So then I just take a quick, this is kind of where I use my original Max Fix Plus, and I just kind of set my primers. So I know it's a lot. Hashtag sorry not sorry. And then yeah, I just kind of fan it, get it, you know, a little bit drier, and then I'm gonna go make my breakfast and come back and we'll continue to get ready. I have some new products I'm excited about showing you guys, and the Born This Way Conceal, we used this yesterday. It's like the Conceal and Sculpt. I'm living for this. It's like a souped up Shape Tape. It's so good. We used it yesterday and I went bridal shopping. If you guys didn't see that video, it was yesterday's video. Go and check it out. And yeah, so I'll be back. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing I do is eyebrows. And I hate to do these like on the reel, on live. Like I hate to do these in front of people because it takes me forever and I'm not very good at it. So yeah. So I'm just gonna start. I have actually, like, I went to Ulta to like the brow bar because they'll do your brows for free, like draw them on and like show you techniques and things like that. Once you kind of get it, you've kind of got it. But before that, it's really intimidating to do an eyebrow, like really. And what I've really learned is that working your way from the tail to the front is the easiest way to achieve what you're looking for. Well, for me anyway. So that would be my advice on an eyebrow. You know, just take your time and learn. Like, you're going to have some funky looking brows at first. You know, you're learning. Like, that's the whole thing. But get out there and try it and do it. These are different than what I normally wear, but like, again, I'm nervous and I'm live. I use Anastasia, I use Younique, I use Revlon. There are a lot of different brow products that I use, Benefit, and then of course my Kat Von D brush that I love. It's life. I love the Stila like waterproof marker things. I am currently out at the moment, so I need to go and get another one because it does like the most beautiful hair strokes and they look so real, and that's my favorite. I think I overthink my brows too. Like, I'm just like, oh, keep going, no, you can fix that spot. Like, I'm a little bit OCD about it, so that could be part of my making a brow problem too. Then I can never get them to look the same, so that's super annoying. I'm just dropping shit everywhere. They said drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. And then you want to make sure that your eyebrow is the same length. So from here to here, you want to make sure it flows properly. Now, if you don't know how to do brows, it's straight up, corner of the eye, and then the end of the nose, tip of the eye. Okay, so that's how you want to do your brow. I've done it for a little while now. I kind of know where my points are, so that's why I just like zoomed through it. Then I'm going to start at the tail again because it works better for me as of late. Now, eyebrow routines change all the time, so I can't say like this is what I always do because that shit ain't true, girl. I'm not an always kind of person, if you know what I mean. And my arch is so much better over here than on this one. I end up having to like make it look better, if you know what I mean. So it's a process. It's a long process. So you saw me do one. I'm not going to make you look at both. I'll be right back. That's a lie. I want to talk to you some more. So this Younique thing comes with everything you would absolutely need to do a brow. And I didn't finish that brow. That was a total lie. Once I get it to this spot, then I'm going to set it with my brow setter, or I'm going to use my Revlon Brow Fantasy, and it's got the brow gel in it. So I do like those products. Now I'll be right back. Okay, now that I'm there, I'm just going to take this clear brow setter. Sorry, I got it like really in between my eyes. You know, I'm going to be doing my concealer in a minute, so it's going to go around my eyebrows like whenever I do my foundation. So any lines that I may need to fix, I'll fix then. But for right now, I like to brush my hairs upward and make it look like a really full brow. I'm growing my eyebrows out, so they are really full in certain spots. Hilarious, hilarious. Okay, so that'll be that. I still feel like I need a little bit more like oomph in a couple places. So I just go back on my Revlon because it's darker. And then again, I can fix that up with my concealer. So that's my brow. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I'm still munching on my peach. I made bacon, cheesy eggs, biscuits with jelly, potatoes O'Brien, and peaches for breakfast for everyone. I'm such a good mom. I'm such a good person. Hashtag yes. Okay, so let's get started. My new favorite beauty blender ever is a diamond. I cleaned it and it's so pretty now. I'm just going to keep it simple here. I go ahead and I do my foundation first. I don't outline my brows to begin with. So what I've been using is the back of my pan here. I use the Peach Perfect oil control, and I just put a pump of that down on my little dilly dally. And then I take my YSL and I do 2 pumps of that, as I love the way it smells. Woo! And then, because it's summertime and I freaking live for these, it's the Marc Jacobs Dewy Drops. I'm going to put 1 pump of that in there, and we're just going to be super shimmery today. So, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I got a whole set of Sigma brushes. I don't remember the name of them, but they're baller. They're just badass. I don't have a code. I'm not famous. But I love the way that this applies the foundation to begin with, and then I just go in with the Beauty Blender and blend it out. But it is so good. It's like the best coverage ever, and it really kind of gets into my pores, and I don't look like a crazy ass, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a lot. My pores are so big, it's just embarrassing. And I don't like it. So, I don't usually show this step either. It's something I keep secret because I am secretly completely horrified by my complexion. And some people would like pay to have my skin, my freckles, all of that. But I'm not that bitch. I'm not the one paying for that shit. I have it and I try to cover it. So, if you guys watched my perm video from the other day, my eyelash on the right side I thought was like an epic fail to begin with, but it turns out it's actually not. It's actually curled way better than this other one over here that I'm like painting on right now. It is so phenomenal. Like, I went and had my makeup done yesterday for bridal stuff, and the Sephora lady, Corey, she's the best. Megan's gone. I'm so sad about that. But yeah, so Corey did my makeup yesterday, and she was like, damn girl, because I brought my own mascaras to do my lashes instead of wearing fake lashes, because the glue just tears me up. My face does not like the glue at all. So she was like, oh my god, they're so long, they look like they're fake anyway. I'm like, I know, isn't it great? I'll do yours, girl. I will. I am living for the camera on this S9 Plus. Like, I just love it. I love the way it looks. It gets so close, so good, and like so detailed. Like, you literally, it's like looking with the naked eye. It's so flippin' amazing. Alright. My face always kind of burns after I do my microdermabrasion and then put on makeup. I don't know why, but it doesn't cause it to like break out or rash or anything like that. Hasn't yet, let's just say that, because anything could happen. You never know. So yesterday I go in, I get my bridal makeup done. It's so good. I'm just like hanging out with my family. They're my family. And I realize that I need like some face wash. So I go and I get my Dior exfoliating powder. It's so good. If you don't use it, you should. It makes your skin glow so good. Well, I get it home and I hold it up to the light, and I no bullshit you, there's this much in a bottle that's like this big. I'm like, oh fucks no. So I sent Sephora an email, and then I called my store this morning, and of course they were like, just come in, we'll exchange it for you, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna go exchange that, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store because we need some mother-chucking groceries. Like yesterday, we have run out of damn near everything. So I love this. I love the coverage. I love the look of it. I think it looks really good. And then I just wipe that off on my little towel here. I keep a towel on my lap so I can like wipe my brushes or wipe whatever. And we're just gonna clean this one really quick. So Younique has brush cleaner now, and it's so cool. You literally spray it on and like brush it with the towel like this. See how much is coming out? And then you just wipe the outsides after you do that. And it's like a brand new freaking brush. I'm so impressed with it. It's officially on sale. You guys can get it. I'll drop the link down below. And I love Younique. So this month's customer kudos is one Hottie Lip Plumper, which they used to only have it in the color clear. And now they have it in 6 shades. So it's clear, and then there's like tan, and then there's, you know, pink and whatever else. So go and check it out. And in that customer kudos, you also get, besides the Hottie Lip Plumper, you get a cream shadow of your choice. I'm not sure if I said that or not. And an Epic mascara, which is the mascara that I use every day with my telescopic and my superhero It cosmetics. And the 3 of those are like the trifecta of all trifectas. They're so good, girl. You gotta try it. Alright, now y'all know that I'm obsessed with the Becca Under Eye. But I went ahead and got some of this Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Vanilla. I love this. We used it yesterday. My camera is like really not wanting to focus for me, and it's really pissing me off. So sorry about that. And I like to do a little bit on my cheeks where I'm going to like contour underneath because I just like the way that it looks. Thank you, Jeffree Star. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. This stuff is so nice. Like, I already own 2 colors of the original formula of Born This Way. But you know, when you love something that much, you got to go ahead and get the new one. And I love the Too Faced like concealers and foundation. I think they're so good, especially that oil control mixed with that YSL. I'm telling you, in those little drops, it's like the best foundation for like every use that you could ever have, and it works so good. And what I love about this little puff is that it gets in so close because of that little bitty diamond. What I do with my up close mirror here. I've been using the Becca Under Eye Brightener and the Becca Under Eye Setting Brightener stuff, but I wanted to just try this for the next couple of days and see how well I like it, if it does the same thing, or if I have to like double up and do both, because that's what I've been doing. I just do both. I put my concealer on and then I put my Becca over it and go. And it works out good for me. Alright, so I am going to spill the tea. There has been so much drama lately, and you know, I just thought it was going to be like with my side of the family, and it turns out it's like both sides. It is so exhausting when people like do a he said she said, or they push their own values and beliefs on you. Like, can you just let people live? Can you just let people fucking live? Like, let them live. Stop judging them. Stop having an opinion. Stop thinking you can boss people around. Just stop with your bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Stop with your bullshit. Ugh. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with some Dior setting powder. I had to take the little screen out because I felt like I could never get anything, and that's a terrible feeling. So I'm just going to go in with the pointy side here. And we're going to get up real close. This kind of vanishes once you put it on, but I kind of like that too. I don't bake. That's not a step that I actually take in my makeup, like getting ready. I just don't see the point. I understand what people say about it. I just like, I don't care. It's not for me. Are you a baker? Are you not a baker? Drop it down below. Let me know. Drop it low. Oh yeah. I wish you could like comment with like gifs and photos and stuff like that, because it would be so much better. It would make YouTube like the best place ever. Alright, so we're just setting up here. I just like to set my under eyes before they start to crease. Same with my lid, because I have a hooded eye, so it can crease really easy, and that's super annoying. So I use the fat side and do the top part, and we'll just get that all set up. And then we're gonna bronze. So let me decide which one I want. Okay, So I got this in a subscription box. It's the Tarte Pro Glow. I've never used it. It's got a cream contour, and then of course a bronzer. I'm just going for the bronzer today. I'm gonna use my Sephora rouge brush that you get. And I don't do setting powder on my face before I do bronzer and all that. I just feel like it sets better and it wears longer if you don't do it like that. I feel like if you put it on powder, I don't know, just not my cup of tea, really. So, yeah, back to family. I just feel like, I don't know, you gotta make your own family. I've kind of made my own family out of family and friends. You know, like yesterday, I had my sister from my dad's side, and, of course, I had my friend Alyssa that I went to rehab with, and then I had Leslie, which is the wife of one of Maggie's cousins. I just love her to pieces. We just had a paparazzi party at her house. So anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, making your own family. Da-da-da. So, I feel like those people and my Sephora Brit lady, but she didn't get to come. She was working, and we missed her. It was just one of those things where it was like I wanted the people that I talk to the most about life and that I share the most with and that I feel safe with, because there are not a lot of people in my family or Maggie's family that are okay with or comfortable with our being gay. They don't believe in our lifestyle. They think that it's a choice. It's not that we were born this way. And it's kind of tough. I'm going to be honest with you. It's kind of tough. But you can't change people's minds, you know, so you just got to live your life and go on. I mean, that's your only choice. Or you can just be fucking sad all the time, and that ain't worth it, because they ain't losing any sleep not talking to us. Anyway, so next, I have the Becca Be Light palette, and I like to use this right about here. I like to use my dual fiber brush, and I go in with the brightening and blurring, and I just like to go all over my face and use this little number. I like this better for what it does, and whenever it runs out, I'll be sad because it was a limited edition thing, and I won't be able to get it anymore. Ugh, focus. Alright, so yeah, it's hard. It's really hard, you know, having people, like, not like you, or, you know, when you go places and, you know, they don't like you, and you have to, like, you know, hang out, or do a holiday, or whatever. It's just tough. It's hard to sit in a room full of people that, you know, don't like you because of who you are. So, but we go. I don't know what we're gonna do this year. If Mag has to be out of state for the holidays, I'm not going to stay here and not be with her for Christmas, so we may miss all of it altogether. So sad. Anyways, so I'm going to go in my Park Fifth Avenue. This is the one I always use for contouring. I think it looks best. I did hit pan and repurchase, so this is one of those things that, like, if they ever discontinue it, my life is going to be really difficult and sad. And I'm going to be so broken inside. Alright, and we're just going to contour and bronze that up. When I have my hair up like this, I always wonder, like, is it too much? But nah, fuck it. If somebody doesn't like it, I don't care, because you know what? I do, boo. I like it. Alright, we're going to go in and soften that out. There we go. And for the nose, I'm going to go in with... I learned a new technique the other day, and so I want to try it on my little nose here. Bring it a little bit further in. I know it's really dark right now, but I promise I'm going to fix it. We're going to blend, bitch. Like Jeffree Star says, you better blend, bitch. So, yeah. I like my little button nose, but I wish that I could look a little more thin, you know? Hell, don't we all? Yeah, we do. We all want to look super thin and do like the nose job nose, just like my sister. You like that? Just like my sister. What's his name? James Charles. Yeah, he just hit like a lot of millions of subscribers today, He like announced it on his Instagram or something like that. Maybe it was a Snapchat story. I don't remember what I was watching. At any rate, it happened for him, and that is so good. I love it whenever people are successful, especially if you know like you're a supporter, because then you have a part in that. Like you are part of the success, and I think that's so awesome. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with my highlighter colors, to which I've hit pan on. I just do both of them, and then we go underneath the eyes. And so, what is your advice for family and friends that don't really care for gay people? Like, do you have gay people in your family? How do you treat them? How does your family treat them? I'm always curious to know. Like, my dad's side is so accepting and loving, and they just love Maggie, and you can never tell if it did bother them that it was bothering them, because they never say that. But yeah, my mom's not real happy with it, and of course Maggie's family, all except for like 5 people or something. I know that's exaggerating, but still, BRB. Okay, I was chatting it up with my son. He is making plans, big plans. He's excited. We were supposed to go with my sister in her RV, and it turns out she didn't have electric, and it's been thunderstorming, so it wouldn't be fun camping out anyway, whether it was glamping or not. I'm going to use my Bare Minerals to kind of go over some of this. It's a blurring, so I like to do it in a couple of spots. Anyway, so yeah, so we didn't get to do that, and her boyfriend, or I just call it her husband because they've been together forever. It's just a thing. He's sick, so it just didn't work out at any rate. So I told the boys, I was like, let's just go to Big Splash. Let's just spend the day today. I'll go grocery shopping and do the laundry, and then we'll just go to Big Splash on Tuesday, because it's like 80% chance of rain here in Oklahoma for like today and tomorrow, which is busted and crusted. But the thunder made my cable go grrr. It made my TV trip out last night. It was fucked up. Okay, then I like to go in, oh, that's the last one, with my Max Fix Plus regular, and set all of my powders and get them nice and melted together. I'll be right back after that dries. Okay, so I totally forgot that I had gotten this. I'm kind of bummed. And I'll probably use some of the highlight in there to base highlight, but then I want to do blush. So I got the NARS Orgasm Loose. It reminds me of, what do they call that company? ColourPop. They had a color that was limited edition called High Five. And that's what this reminds me of, with like the luminosity and all the like flecks that it has. I really like it. I think it's so good. So I'm sad that this is limited edition, because this is really something I can wear every day for blush, and I kind of put blush all over my face, just to, you know, give you some more dimension and depth, and it's shimmery, and you know, I'm trying to glow here. So yeah, that's what I've been using for blush. I do love it. I tell you what, Natasha Denona has a new blush and highlighter palette. Mama wants it, and Mama's gonna get it soon. I'm telling you what, it is so freaking pretty. So freaking pretty. I'm gonna go in my Luxie highlight brush into this pop of light right here, and I just want to see for a second like what that looks like. And we're gonna use this as like a base highlight. It's good. It's a little white for me, I think, but I think it's like a good pop of color. Maybe that's why they call it pop of light. I just like to get it up there, high on the cheekbones, and then we get into like the part of the contour of the nose, and then we'll do like real banging ass highlight at the very, very end. Okay, so now we are to the eyes. I'm going to use Too Faced Matte, Too Faced Natural, both of those, and then I'm going to use a pop of color from the Mauve Obsession, the Mini Huda Beauty, to make my eye look. I have a hard time just using one eyeshadow palette because I have hooded eyes, and so it takes a little bit more work to really create a good look on me, and that requires a lot of different colors. So pretty. God. Sorry, I need to redo the chin here kind of better. Alright, so now I'm using Sigma brushes, Sephora brushes, Younique brushes, all the brushes. I like them all. They all serve a different purpose for me. So first I'm going to get started here, and we're going to put a base down on the eyes. I have not been using eye primer because I've been putting, concealer, foundation. Like, I feel like I'm setting my eyes pretty good. And I'm going all over with the color Heaven. It's the lightest color in the matte palette. And I like to start with this one all over the eye. I was using like the pinky one, but I really like this whiter light color right underneath the brow. And I know it looks a little crazy right now, but it all turns out good in the hood in the end. Alright. So we're just going to do this one the very same as we did the other one. I try to like click you guys out when I'm doing the blending because I'm not that good at editing. But I did find a really good photo thing. It's called iMovie, and I love it. It's so good. Okay, next. I use both of these palettes because I like a shimmer on the lid, but I don't like it up here, like on my excess skin for my hooded eye. So I'm just going to go in with Au Naturel, and we're going to put that up kind of high. And we're going to do this with the eye open. This is going to be our main transition color for up top. And as you can see, I have a lot of lid space. So we've got to really work at it to get it all in. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And after we do that, we get it on there really nice and good. And we're just going to blend that out. So we're going to blend it into that whiter color. And we're going to make it look kind of flawless. Well, nobody ever looks totally flawless. And of course you may have to go back in and like make it look the same as far as like depth of color. Hooded eyes are really difficult to work with if you're doing like any kind of just cut crease or this or that or the other. It takes a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's difficult having a hooded eye and trying to do really cool trendy eye makeup. But you just have to like play with it and know your eye, to be honest. Then I'm going to come in with Lace Teddy with my blending brush, and I'm going to go right over the top of that with the white because I want to have not a harsh line from that lighter color to the brown color. And this is just a good color to kind of mesh the two together. I feel like the outside light always makes this one look different, and I don't like that. So I'm just going to keep going here with this color until I get them to look the same. That's the goal. And then I'm going to take the other palette and I'm going to go into the matte color in here called Cashmere Bunny. I like it. It's just a shade different than some of the other ones in the matte palette, and this is just my preference. And I'm going to deepen this crease. We're not going to take it up so high as the other ones. That's what makes it look like we have different transitions on a hooded eye. So again, you just gotta know your eye. All hooded eyes are different too. They are not all created equal. Alright. So I'm just gonna keep working this, and then we're gonna do the other eye. So I'm having a difficult time. I've had to transition into taking care of the house and like taking care of everything. With my wife being at work, and it's really different. Like, she used to do a shit ton for me, and we never really realized like what our partners or what our, husbands and wives are doing for us behind the scenes until we have to do it all by ourselves. So, shout out to my wife. I appreciate her. She's a ride or die bitch, and I cannot wait to marry her. So I proposed to Maggie on 10/10 of 2015. She was on the road. I flew to see her, and whenever I got there, I was there a couple of days. I went to Walmart. I had really planned this out in my mind. Like, I had everything done. All I had to do was like make my signs. So there was a Walmart right next door to the hotel that we were in. And I went over, I got, glitter and glue and scissors and everything you need to make a sign. And I created a sign for the window, and it said, I love you most, Roonie, or more, one of the two. Now I'm going to go into hookup, and we're going to deepen a little bit more. I thought that was perfect timing for that. And so that's what she saw whenever she pulled in. And she was like, "Oh, you know, like that's so cute." And so she continued on inside. And whenever she got inside, I had a watch and another sign that were sitting outside of the door for her to come in. And it was like, since I don't get all of your time, I was wondering, like, you know, if you could come inside and read one more sign. And whenever she came in, I had like the chair all set up and it had a sign on it and it had the ring sitting in it. And I was like in the bathroom because I wanted to see her come in the room. I wanted to see her reaction and, you know, everything like go down. And I wish that I had like videoed her like coming in the room, but stupid me, really wasn't stupid. I live in my moments and I was excited for this moment. I was really scared too because I didn't know if she was going to say yes. It's always a gamble that you take, right? And so, oh, shout out to Isis and Brandy. I know that they got engaged. Super excited for you ladies. Love you. So carry on with my story though. She comes in and the sign says, "Maggie, will you marry me?" And the ring is like sitting in the chair. And of course I just got her like a regular wedding band. It had, you know, diamonds across it, and then I got her another one to be able to wear to work so she wouldn't like lose the diamonds and all that in it. And she's like, her face was like so surprised, and I was like, well, and she was like, yes. And I may have to pause, sorry, I'm a little emotional and I don't want to cry my makeup off. So I was like really excited that she said yes. And you know, most people would like, sorry. Most people would like get to post their experience and get to post all the pictures and like tell everybody that they love, like, oh my God, like I got engaged, like this is how she asked. And, you know, we didn't really get to do that. Maggie's family just does not agree with her being gay, and she's really afraid, has been afraid in the past to lose them or upset them, and she's moved through that now, and I'm really grateful for that because, you know, it's something I want to share, like my dress try on and those types of things. Like those are things that I want to share. Like I want people to know I'm going to try on dresses because I'm going to marry this girl, you know what I mean? And so, you know, it's been 3 years. Like, it's been 3 years. I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into Sexpert here. And we're just going to go again and deeper. We're going to go deeper here. And, you know, we didn't really get to do that. So, you know, she told a couple of people that were close to her, family and friend-wise, whatnot like that. And of course she wore her ring, and I was so excited. You know, at the time I was really hurt because I was like, why in the fuck can't I post it? Why in the fuck can't I tell people? Like, I don't understand. And I was really angry about it for a while. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna bullshit and sugarcoat it. Like, I was really upset that I couldn't tell people. Like, why the fuck can't I tell people? I want to tell someone. No, I want to scream it on the rooftop type thing, but I can't. So now I'm gonna move into Huda, and I'm gonna use this maroon color. I can't do that. So, you know, for a while it hurt me. Like, I didn't understand, like, if they don't care, then they just don't need to be there. That was my attitude. And it kind of still is. Like, if you don't accept that we love each other, that we're in a healthy, loving relationship, you know, that things are going well for us, then you don't need to share in it any fucking way. It's kind of how I felt. You know, just being honest. Like, if you're not happy because we're happy and you can't just love us for that common fucking reason, then I guess I don't really need you any damn way. And that's just kind of my thought. Like, I guess you don't need to be there anyway. I don't want you to rain on my parade. You know, so it took me a while to get to this place where, like, I'm okay. And it took her a while to get to a place where I can talk about it, you know, and not have to hide it, and, you know, be able to tell people, like, this is it, like, we're gonna get married and it's coming soon, and if you want to be there, then you'll be there, and if you don't, then you won't. Which is just sad. I think it's sad when people can't put aside their personal beliefs and things that, like, they value just to have a relationship with someone. Like, we aren't the ones missing out. I just want to make a point of that. We're not missing out like you are if you're not going to take the time to love us for who we are. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents there. But, so I'm excited. So I'm finally to a place where, like, I'm allowed to talk about it, you know, I'm allowed to share, and, you know, everybody else gets to be excited with me that's excited for us. And there are a lot of people that are excited for us. They love us. They're super hyped that we get to have each other like that. And those are the people that I want around. Like, those are the people that I want to come. And I feel like yesterday, the ladies that came with me to try on dresses, you know, that's my tribe. Those are my people, and those are the people that support me. So that's a big deal for me. It's really sad too because, you know, every girl wants her mom to be there, and unfortunately, I don't get that. You know, unfortunately, I don't have that relationship, and you know, it's sad. And you know, I did ask my stepmom like what they were doing, you know, for that weekend, like the weekend, and they were like going to the lake or something, and so I didn't tell anyone like, oh well, I'm gonna go try on dresses, why don't you come with me instead? I just feel like, you know, I'm not gonna beg people to be in my life. Like, if you want to be in my life, when I ask you, hey, what are you doing, you'll be like, why, what's up? And you'll want to find out, not, I'm going camping. Oh, okay, well, have fun. You know what I mean? Not like I'm ever gonna get to pick out another wedding dress because I'm never doing this again, but it's just moments like that. And so the people that were there yesterday, it meant a lot to me. Like, it really did. It showed me, you know, that I have the right people in line, and, you know, I have people that love me and that love Maggie and that, you know, love what we're doing. I'm not saying that, like, my stepmom doesn't love me, or, you know, or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I really wanted my mom to be there, but I can't ask her to be here right now, and I can't share that information with you yet. I would love to, so that you could come to an understanding. I don't want anyone to, like, say bad things about my mom. She's still my mom. But, you know, it's just a lot, and I really am so grateful. Like, that's the moral of the story. I am so grateful for the ladies that were there with me yesterday that got to share that, you know, care enough to be there for me to do that. Like, y'all are the real MVPs, that's all I'm saying. So if you're watching this, Alyssa, Leslie, Eddie, Charlie, I love you guys. If you couldn't really hear my content yesterday, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was the best I could do, and I wanted to share it with you all. I wanted to share it all with you. So I'm just going into Honey Pot and Silk Teddy, and I'm just using a little bit of that shimmer, and this is where the shimmer comes in for me, is like on the bottom, on the inner corner, those types of spots. You know, so I'll have a follow-up appointment. I did not say yes to a dress yesterday. I really wanted to, but I got home and I looked at all the videos and I watched myself in these dresses, and I was like, fuck. Some of the ones that I just like trashed aside, I end up looking at them in the video and I was like, bitch, you look fine in that. That's the dress you need to pick. So yeah, whatever dress I pick is, it's not going to be probably posted on social media until like after the wedding, because I don't want her to know what it is. And we are looking at like next June having a wedding and getting to be legal. So thank you to the Supreme Court for passing that. Love you guys. All right. So now that you've heard my story, you guys need to tell me your stories. Drop it in the comments. All right. So I'm coming in with some more maroon. And I always like my eyeshadow to match my clothes, so that's why I did this today. And then we're just gonna blend, bitch. I want that shirt so bad from Jeffree Star. You better blend, bitch. Yes, that's what I want. So bad. You have no idea. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with a Pro Shader brush. I feel like I don't have any light enough. I'm just gonna come back underneath that eyebrow there with Heaven, and we're going to go all the way across it, because I think that makes it look more sharp than even like the highbrow. The highbrow has kind of like a pinky color. I'm not a fan, but this Heaven color I like. And then I think it's called Glucose in the Jeffree Star palette, that's like a white. I love that one too. It looks so good underneath the eye, underneath the eyebrow. Living for that shit. So yeah, we're gonna go to Big Splash, I think Tuesday, and like hang out. So if you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you can join us. No stalker shit. Just kidding. Let me know you're coming. All right. So then I'm gonna go into. I can't decide. Do I want to use my chrome pot in Fire Dancer or do I want to use Top Yacht? So that's Fire Dancer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna use Top Yacht in the corner. So I'm gonna grab another brush. I love these Sigma brushes. God, I love them so much. And we're just gonna go full on Monet red. Just ice it out. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that's so pretty. And we're just gonna have our little glitter moment here. Yeah, I like it. Maybe you don't. I don't care. This is what I like. Today I just wanted to go while out, get ready, tell y'all a story. I never had really intended on like telling my proposal story, and I got a little emotional there. It is an emotional time. It's a big ass deal when somebody says yes to you, or even when somebody asks. So that's a big deal for her, and she's so lucky, and so am I. And we're just gonna shade this and just get it. I can have like, I can see the crease where my eye is, and so that kind of helps me too. So we've got a nice transition, and then we've got a bam on the lid. Love it. Then I'm just gonna take this pencil brush. I'm gonna close that up real tight. I like Froze, Top Yacht, and Fire Dancer. Those are my favorite. So we're gonna go in here to Top Yacht with my little pencil brush. It's E30, and I'm just gonna pop that right here in the corner. Look at that. Yeah. And I need a mirror, sorry. Alright. I love a good get ready with me video, don't you guys? I posted on my social media some Q&A, so if you have some questions that you want me to answer, hence the Q&A, then let me know on Twitter and Facebook at J80Cahill or Jennifer Cahill. Go to the post and ask me your questions, and then I'm going to go live with those questions, or maybe I'll just film a video. I don't know if I'll go live with it, but yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I would love to answer your questions. I'm gonna do shout outs, so if you do leave me a question, then I'm gonna shout out to you. I'm gonna say whoever your name was and that was your question. It's gonna be so much fun. I wanted to kind of do it as like you get to know me better, ask me what you're wanting to ask me, but also like getting to do shout outs and show you guys some love, because I have a really supportive little fam. I know I'm not huge or whatever, but I don't do this to be huge. I do this for me. It's therapeutic to do videos, and like, I don't know, I just like it. Does anybody feel the same? Because that's how I feel. Alright, so we're gonna finish this look up real quick. I still don't know which highlighter to wear. I'm torn. I got the Dream palette, so I have that, but I don't know, because I have quite a few. So let's go ahead and go in and do some eyeliner. I personally feel like brown should be worn with this today, because you know we kind of did the brown colors. So I'm gonna grab this Tresque or whatever it is. I don't know how to say it. It's brown. I like it. And then I'm gonna grab, of course, my Kat Von D. Oh my God, if I can find it. BRB. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's do this again. Let's continue on. I'm gonna go in. You know what? I had a different thought. I have a maroon eyeliner. Let's go there. Oh my God. It is the Urban Decay. It's in maroon. I always forget I have this. It's Alkaline is the name of it. So we're just gonna go inside here and really just bring this maroon story together. Sorry, I have huge eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and tightline as well with this color. And just really bring the color story all together. Yes, I love this. Yes, yes, yes. So good. So I don't know if you guys have used these. I do like the one that I have. But I have so many eyeliners in my eyeliner drawer that I just can't see going and buying another color. I have a lot of ColourPop, I have a lot of Younique, and then I have some of these. And then of course anything you get like in a subscription box or a glam bag, for the love of God. I have a lot. I am not bullshitting you. Okay. Then I'm just going to go in my Kat Von D in brown. And I'm going to do a really thin line on the top. Now I always kind of look down. That way my hood is out of the way and I can just see my lashes. I'm going to bring it in real close so you can see how I do that. Just super, super close to the lashes is where I want to be, because my lid already like basically disappears. If I do thick eyeliner, you're never going to be able to see it. It's going to suck. So we're going to do the same thing over here. And it's always a little funny. So I'm going to finish this eye and be right back for mascara. Okay, done with that. So the eyes are lined. I'm going to use my Lancome. It's like an eyelash, not an eyelash, a mascara primer. Jesus Christ. And it just makes your lashes really soft. And with everything that I put on there chemically to treat them, you know, I just did a perm, and then I always use my Grande lash serum and my Younique lash serum. So, you know, my lashes have a lot of chemicals that go on them, and then mascaras. So you gotta use your skincare stuff, and Lancome has a really good one. It also helps boost them as well. So it's not just a conditioner, but it's also a booster. So it does help them grow as well. So there's like 3 for 1. Oh my god, I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, there it is. So I have a little, I never use that one, but we might today because it's out. Alright, so my Younique mascara is my number 1. The brush is my favorite. And I'm just going to go right in. I love that I don't have to curl my lashes with an eyelash curler right now because they're so permed and pretty. But this mascara and the brush are like my fave. And I have to like hold my face a certain way when I'm doing my mascara, or my lashes touch my eyeshadow and it messes it up. So shout out to my lashes for curling, and the little perm kit that I got off of Amazon. So if you guys haven't seen that, I did a do-it-yourself eyelash curling video. You should go and watch it. It was a doozy. So in another like 60 days, I'm going to do them again, and I'm going to keep them like super curled up all the time, because I think it looks so good. It makes them look longer, to be honest. Like, that's how I feel. So this brush just like grabs every little hair. Like, you barely touch it and it just grabs. The Younique Epic Mascara is my favorite. Whether I was a presenter or not, I would still buy this because I loves it. It's up there. The second layer that I use is the Telescopic by L'Oreal, and this is a drugstore brand, but the length that it adds is pretty phenomenal. And it's carbon black, so it's like the blackest black that you're gonna get, and I like that. I like my lashes to look like they're tinted, even though they're not. I'm afraid to do that. Have you guys done a lash tint? Tell me about it in the comment section if you have, or if you haven't, because I would love to know. Is it something that you can do yourself, or is it invasive? Like, I don't really know. I watched like an eyebrow tinting video the other day, and I was like, I don't even have any hair to adhere it to, so I'd just be fucking dyeing my forehead. I wouldn't even be doing anything else. So yeah. Oh my god, I almost got that underneath my eye, I think. We'll clean it up later. Not here with you. We'll clean it up later, like after I'm done. Third, I use Superhero by It. I love this. It's like, it like adds this elasticity and volume to your lashes. It's just like all 3 of the mascaras together have some kind of chemical something or other, and they just coat magically. They coat my eyelashes so magically, and I love it. I got this at Ulta. It came with the Superhero, what do they call it, an eyeliner, and it was kind of like the Kat Von D, and the brush in it is made out of like what they make their brushes out of, so it's a literal brush application. So I don't know how you feel about that, but it's okay. I mean, I like the Kat. It just works better. It's just like bam, and it's there, and the, you know, the tip on it's just way better. So are you guys married? Do you have an engagement story? If so, I would love to see it. If you have a video about your engagement story, even better. I'll watch it. Drop the link down below. And, oh my god, I didn't even get that on right. Yeah, so I'm going to finish my mascara BRB, okay? Okay, now I'm going to do setting spray. I mix Younique and then the Too Faced together. I got the Max Fix Plus Matte, and it leaves little white dots all over my face. I don't like it. So, I just put these in my old Sephora rose water bottles and go to town. The peach stuff smells so fucking good. Okay, now I'm going to do highlighter. I just feel like, I don't know that any of these really go. But I do like that. I did get it, obviously, because I like it. And then I got the Huda Beauty 3D highlighter. I just don't know that that's the vibe I'm going for. And then I got the Chrissy. I don't know. Maybe we just go with the classic, like Ambreezy. Let's see, the Natural Too Faced palette. Those are too pinky. Let's just go in with some good old, oh god, I forget I have this. I have the Flextarian by, what do you call them? ColourPop. Jesus Christ. You know what I haven't worn in a long time? I love the Eclipse by Jeffree Star. I haven't worn this Too Faced Diamond highlighter in a while. Let's go in with just a little bit of this real quick and see if we like it. If not, we're just going to add over the top of it. I don't know, it just doesn't give me that bled out I'm looking for, you know? I do use my top coat sometimes, or top yacht from the Chrome Pots for highlight. I really like the way that looks. I should have just used my dewdrops, I guess, from my Marc Jacobs and added another layer. But this'll do, donkey, this'll do. Just going to the grocery store, for crying out loud. I'm so extra. Nobody cares. Alright, so we've highlighted it up. I like to do it up there. And now the lip that I have chosen for today is Bite Beauty Rose Pearl. I'm gonna see what it looks like when it goes on. I just kind of wanted something sheer. Gotta get it mixed up because it's almost gone. I use it a lot. It's a doozy. And see if it's too pink. Ooh. I would like to use the Younique Hottie Lip Plumpers because they're colored. So I'm going to get some and show you guys of those. I don't know. I guess I like it. Do you like it? It goes. It's reflective. It's nice. It goes with the whole theme, like in the inner corner of the eye. I like it. I'm going to stick it in my makeup bag and take it with me today. So that's it. Nice chit chat. Get ready with me. Let me know what you think and tell me what's going on in your life. Ask me your Q&A questions. I'm going to answer them. I love you guys. Do good, be good, you are good. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Ring the bell notification, drop down the bar, click all, and you'll get a notification every time I upload. Okay, it's been really, really good being here with you. If you are new to my channel, thank you. I hope you love it. And if you're not new to my channel, you the shit. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And I love you for that. Okay? Oh, I'll see you guys later. Bye.